Jay Williams. And Jay, next year, the Warriors will move across the bay to San Francisco. But right now, trying to put on another show here in Oakland.
And speaking of a show, how about how many shows we saw in this building? The days of Run TMC, the killer crossover by Tim Hardaway, and how about the sweet shooting of Chris Mullin and Mitch Richmond?
Expect nothing short of greatness within these walls. LA Clippers with the basketball. Great feed, sets it up. Strong finish for Paul George.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
And finishes. Draymond takes it out on the rim. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
George matched up with Livingston. For 3. And Paul George good on the quick release there. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
And splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Stuffs it down with authority.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Thompson to Green. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
It's LA Clippers ball. Lays it up and in.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Curry curling inside to Green. Gets it at the top of the key. Curry to Thompson. Going to launch beyond the arc. That his 3rd 3 in this first quarter alone.
And the defense has to push up on the offensive player. Don't let him have clear vision of the basket.
To the outside, to Leonard. Cauley Stein with the rebound. Clippers have got it. Here's Leonard for 2. And it's Curry who comes up with the board. Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
First foul in the last 2 minutes. Substitutions, Golden State.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Leads 4. And Jay, they call the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Leonard, that's his first personal foul. The Clippers are now in the penalty.
Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Leonard. And he buries it. Jay, the system produces once again.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Warriors have the basketball. Thompson knocked loose. Clippers have it. Leonard. He made his first effort, but not that time. To Russell. Nothing going here on that drive. Russell. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Substitution being made in this one. Draymond Green against George. Yes, Klay Thompson. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
So now that he's 3 of 3 from the field, he needs to get the ball in the next possession, maybe run a 1-4 flat set and get out of the way.
Too much contact, and free throws coming.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Goes 2 for 2. Warriors basketball. Green to Thompson. Here's a chance from long range. On fire to start this one. 4 threes in this first quarter alone.
And I love this offense in the playbook. It's called give him the ball and get out the way.
Kawhi Leonard against Klay Thompson. To George. LA with 4 to shoot. A couple of cracks at the line now.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Beyond the arc for 3. Rare miss the way he's been shooting. Shot's no good. Paul George, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. So we played one here at Oracle with the Warriors on top. Jay and I back to Oakland after this. You're 1 quarter down, and Jay, you know both coaches wanted to see more stops on the defensive end, but was that fun to watch or what?
The pace of this game has been prolific. As a fan, I love to watch. As a coach, I would be pulling my hair out. These players would drive me crazy. I need to see some defense, please.
I don't want to ask this question. What hair?
Why would you ask it then if you don't want to ask?
Just go in there.
Okay. Well, you went there.
Clippers have the basketball on a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Knocked loose. Oh, he had it. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Lead is 2. Tight space with the crossover. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Down the lane. Shot won't fall. Russell to Thompson. Shot clock winding down. Driving is Thompson, but a shot won't fall.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Cauley Stein. Klay Thompson here against Tarkless. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Cleans it up. Offensive board. The drive right to the basket to Leonard. 5 on the shot clock. Alec Burks rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Flushes down the slam. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Entering the game for the Golden State.
Leonard. And it's Curry who grabs the board. To Thompson. Driving right to the basket. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Livingston. Steph Curry here against Tarkless. Steph Curry. He's 2 for 2 now.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Whoa, what a finish.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Curry buries it on the catch and shoot.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Throws it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Warriors have the basketball. Fires the 3. He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by Draymond Green. He gets it.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Livingston, down low, Cauley Stein. Cauley Stein powers it through. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Paul George to Leonard. Fires the 3, and the rebound taken by the Warriors. Curry into the front court. It's a 1-point game as we approach halftime. For 3. Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard. No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Number 00.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Straight on 3. At the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. That's it for the first half. The Clippers are out in front. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. It's LA Clippers ball. George off the mark. No good. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Here comes the screen. Thompson. Textbook defense. The drive, right to the basket. Slams it down.
I mean, Ed, I get more and more impressed with guys' ability to shift their body. That's a Euro step, a side step. However they find a way to get through traffic and finish like that. Oof.
Leonard to Paul George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Knocks it down and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
The most important part for the offensive player is to create space. If you can create space, you can find your rhythm. And that's what we saw.
Off the mark at the line. Thompson to bring it into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Livingston to bring it up. He'll run the offense. Thompson, deep left corner. To Thompson. Curry. Message received. Well defended. Leonard. Klay Thompson tips it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Thompson to Green. Here comes the screen. Five to shoot for Golden State. Thompson. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. George matched up with Livingston. Cleans it up and a putback slam.
Look out. Freight train coming through.
Thompson. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Possession lies with Golden State.
Big pick right there.
Curry buries it.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
George. Stolen by the Warriors.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Curry, too easy. Defense has to communicate.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
And Kawhi Leonard buries the 3 with a hand in his face.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making a shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Aaron.
It's Golden State basketball. Livingston to Green. Had him going there for a second. Swings it to Sean Livingston. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Green to Thompson. Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To George. Paul George He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Baseline drive, count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Right down Broadway, 4-2.
And don't you dare think about the fourth quarter yet. The only quarter that matters is the one you're playing in right now. Finish strong.
George on the drive, but his shot misses. Over to the right side. George, and he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Livingston to Thompson. Lets it fly from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Willie Cauley-Stein sends it away. Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Clippers have the lead. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the fourth quarter. The defending champs, Jay, getting all they can handle here at the Oracle.
You don't see this very often. They've come in and put up one heck of a fight. But it doesn't matter if you don't get a check in that win column.
Russell. Thompson. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Russell to Thompson. Has a look. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Thompson not getting the bounce to Russell. Thompson. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Now a shot by Thompson, no good. Leonard, knocked loose. Leonard. Deep two there, won't go. Thompson. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his follow through.
A bad pass there. Warriors have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Thompson. Has a chance. Shot by Thompson, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
The follow won't go either. To Russell. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
George. Green always looking for the steal. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm gonna stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Oh, emphatic slam.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
Cauley Stein. Thompson. The hot night continues. He's at 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
George buries the three.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Golden State at the controls. Curry. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
To Leonard. From long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Oh, George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Curry. And it's Beverly there to grab the rebound. George knocks down the three. To Curry. And the finish. Jay, Euro stepping for two. Now the Clippers call a timeout. They'll need a quick shot and then likely a quick foul in what is now a two-possession game. Curry. Man, that was a tough shot. Deep three at the buzzer. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for two.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
It's the second. One more coming. Three for three. Nice. Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they take care of business at home. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a